What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. Let's go. Before we do that, though, you know what's up. Before we jump into this case, this trial, do me a huge favor. Can you smash that subscribe? Please. It's free to do. And definitely hit that like. Come on, help your boy out. We got to get this algorithm going. Trying to get this channel up, baby. Get some more views, more conversation going. Get some more like-minded individuals on this subscriber list so we can keep those chats going in the comments. I love the feedback. I love having conversations with you guys. It's the best. So if we can get some more of you all up in here, you guys can chat with each other too. If you see some comments other people are making, feel free to jump in there, man. Conversate on this. That's it, guys. That's all I got. All right. Let's jump into the topic now. Topic for this one, man. Oh man. Whew. It's that YNWMelly trial, that double murder trial, man. Let me tell you guys. All right, now we getting into this, right? Now let me tell you. Whew. I'm just gonna be honest. I usually wait for a couple days, hear the opening arguments, hear some of the details and stuff, the evidence before I like throw my my opinion out there on what I think on this. But so far, the gist of this is this young man, this up and coming rapper, basically claims that on his way home from the studio with two of his friends that they have a drive-by. Somebody pulls a drive-by on him and kills his two buddies. And somehow they don't hit him in the driver's seat, and he, goes ahead and makes it to the hospital. Gets out, goes in, tells him, like what happened, and that's the story is that he's coming home from the studio with his boys. Some vehicle pulled up on him, opened fire, and somehow magically he did not get hit. And at the beginning, the investigators and stuff, they kind of were, going with that information until they get some critical information. And some of that critical information shows that there is digital evidence of not just his vehicle being there, but another vehicle with a traceable cell phone also being there. And then we get some more evidence showing that the shots that actually killed the individuals, right, aren't the same shots that came from the drive-by part, which basically, let me break that down. So what they're saying, what the state prosecution is saying, is that somebody in that car killed the two individuals inside the car. And then the car was taken and shot up from the outside, staging a hit, staging a drive-by. Now, what backs this up even more, besides the digital evidence and then the investigation on autopsy, showing that, the kill shot wasn't the same shots as the drive-by shots. Not only do we have that, we have a spent .40 caliber casing inside his vehicle. Bruh, come on, man. Serious? You gonna say these boys are dumb? Come on, man. All these rappers be killing each other anyways. But this man thought that this story was gonna check out when he's got connections to the gang life, right? There's all these ways to track exactly what you're doing if you don't know better. But you're gonna try to pull this off and leave a casing in the car? Come on, man. And then you don't think that autopsies you don't think they're gonna show that one of the dudes got shot in the back of the head? With stippling? Bro, there's so many things. There's so many things already, straight up. So many things right out the gate that, I mean, literally paint the picture for you. Prosecution, like, they're gonna have his ass, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's done. He's cooked. Like, it's barely first day. And it's so crazy too, because right, I just covered the Travis Rudolph case where part of the defense was like basically painting the picture of the girlfriend straight up being this manipulative, narcissistic gold digger who didn't get her way, right? Was gonna have Travis killed. That went all awry, but right off the gate, the lead detective is new, so they're trying to make a name for themselves, right? So they got a celebrity, and he's going to crucify this celebrity. I'm going to make a name for myself. Well, that's what Melly's defense is trying to do, is they're trying to go after the investigation and claim that the investigators and stuff are just trying to make the name for themselves because they got this young up-and-coming rapper and this and that. That's not the case. We ain't looking at the same thing, bro. And in the Travis Rudolph case, it was night one. From the jump, they had him locked. They had him cuffed. Like, from jump, that investigator was trying to make a name off of it that night. If that was the same case in this Melly situation, then we would have seen the same thing, but they didn't. They actually believed his story at first. And it wasn't until the evidence started painting a totally different picture that they started investigating him. So defense is done bumped their head, man. We ain't gonna see the same caliber of defense. So they're gonna go after this whole premise of, lead investigator want to make a name for himself, and then they're gonna go after the way the investigation was done, just like every other defense does. I mean, that's pretty standard, right? By now we should know that if you watch enough trials. So that's what they're doing. Defense is trying to poke holes in the way the investigation was done. But here's the thing, is you can't poke holes in this evidence that they have. Like, the evidence that we have literally paints the picture of what prosecution's saying happened. And unless defense has some crazy wild card smoking gun of police corruption or something being planted or messed with, bro, this dude is done. And I'm hearing like this trial is going to be a long trial. And I'm just like, damn, we're talking day one. I'm already like, this dude he's guilty as hell. If he didn't pull the trigger, right, he knows who did pull the trigger. There had to have been a fourth person in that car. He knows who did it. And then we all know the code of silence, right, with gang life. So that code of silence, you don't say nothing. You don't rat. You don't go 6ix9ine it. You know what I mean? You just don't. And especially when you're dealing with the gangs that this man's affiliated with. It's, bruh. Talking about the Bloods, man. Out in Florida? Like, come on. You know this dude ain't snitching. You know he's not. And here's the other thing, too, that kind of caught me off guard today, but kind of didn't really catch me off guard. I guess didn't really surprise me all that much, is we're hearing all this evidence, right? We're hearing this narrative and stuff that the prosecution's painted. We're hearing defense's absolutely feeble attempts to disregard the evidence and go after prosecution and paint this whole thing as, investigator trying to make a name for himself. Like, what really got me is you're sitting in trial for double murder of your friends, people that were supposed to be your friends, and you start laughing with your defense team? Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, any normal person is looking at a double murder charge and affiliation with, gangs. Like, you're looking at all this, and it's your friends two people you claim that are your friends. Like, there's no way you're laughing. If you're innocent, dude, you're still heartbroken. You're traumatized. You're giving off body language to match that. And there ain't no way in hell you're laughing at trial. You're just not. There's no way. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, if we're talking day one, we're straight at the jump off, and I'm already like, bro, he's guilty. He's definitely guilty. What was bananas is that obviously I watch these trials live. It's a 8 hour commitment, when I'm watching them. And right now I'm watching two, so it's like basically I'm jumping back and forth, 2x speed to catch up in between on breaks and this and that. So that's where I'm at though. Dude, everything already is just pointing to he's guilty. I don't know. I'd be interested to see what you all think. I'm not sure who's all into this case. I know not a lot of people that follow me are into the rap scene like that, but I've definitely followed this one because, yeah, not only a select few people are following this trial, so I'm definitely gonna follow it. Just like I followed some of the other trials that not a lot of people are covering. It seems like, I don't want to be racist, but it doesn't seem like a lot of the Caucasian content creators like to cover cases of other ethnicities that much. It just doesn't seem like that, especially like football players or rappers and stuff like that. But um, I definitely am, because I'm into it all. And especially that stuff where you're talking about complex cases dealing with, like, I mean, dude, that could have fell into RICO. And that's serious, bro. And from what I'm understanding is, like, he has a really good chance. Melly has a really good chance, if he's convicted, of getting the death penalty on this. So I don't know. I feel like more people should be following this trial. Definitely going to be interesting. And we got a ways to go on it. But like I said, I'm always game to give my opinion, and I'm always willing to admit when I'm wrong. But on this one, guys, I'm telling you right now, I don't think there's anything that's going to come up during this trial that's going to change my mind on that. We already got, like, dude, opening arguments, like, and just the evidence so far is just painting the picture too clear for me. It just has. So, yeah, the farther we get into the case, I'll have a better idea of my prediction on how long it takes to come back with a verdict. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure he's going to get hit with the guilties across the board. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off this one. I hope you guys have an awesome Monday. Hope it's just a beautiful evening or night or whatever time of day it is where you're watching from. And until next video, it's your boy, the Piscine Predator. Much love, y'all. I'm out. Peace.